Okay, all right. There we go. Blue Bear, I saw your message. I wasn't quite synced up perfectly for you. I saw the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kind of missed it a little bit, but hello and welcome to Late Night Dino, continuing with the Queen. I made some decent changes. I did bring in a sweeper. It's bigger than Anger of the Gods, so hopefully that does the trick. Hitting everything for 4 damage could be pretty important. I think that's going to make all the difference, hopefully. Hopefully everyone's having a good night. And yes, I think we got to talk about this card here, Storm's Wrath. Oh boy, 2 and 2 red, deal 4 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. So of course that's going to take out pretty much all the flying things, the phoenixes, but also the crackling drake being at 4 toughness. Let's take a look at that actually. Quick second. Yeah. Crackling drake. Sometimes that has been a headache, a big sore spot when I'm facing Izzet Phoenix. 4 toughness, man, that's rough when Anger of the Gods doesn't take it out. So it's going to be nice also being able to get rid of this nasty, nasty big thing. Don't see it too often in Izzet Phoenix. I don't think there's the full playset of Crackling Drake, but when it comes down, it's big and it is nasty, nasty stuff. Other than that, yeah, it's going pretty good. Got a lot of sources of red, or more sources of red untapped. Still don't have Lair of the Hydra. Mainly that's just because I want to make sure whatever land I'm playing on turn 3, it's got to come into play untapped to keep the potential and the hope alive of seeing Ghalta on turn 3 or doing a wide variety of other things. And with Storm's Wrath needing 2 red, definitely wanted to up the red sources there. So we got a single Ramanap Ruins. That might make all the difference, finishing off an opponent by sacrificing it and dealing 2 damage. Snow-covered mountain. So Kenzin, Crucible of Defiance. Oh, Collision, yes, yes. The namesake, somewhat for tonight. So, Collision, Colossus. Lovely stuff, both of them are instant. Collision, quite easy to cast. You can spend a red or a green on it. But it deals 6 damage to target creature with flying. So, of course, in the past, flying creatures have been a headache. It's been pretty rough. So 6 damage, instant speed, that should take out big, nasty things like Storm's Wrath will take out Crackling Drake. But just something big, nasty, and flying. So it's nice starting out with that in the deck for game 1. And Colossus, I mean, I think that just does everything pretty much that I want to. It could potentially save a creature. Oh yes, definitely. But I mean, it's not just 6 damage to target creature with flying. So this Collision Colossus should at least always be pretty useful. Colossus there, I mean, +4 power. That fits the theme quite nicely, I believe, with Ghalta. Want to up that, so it's going to be pretty good. And getting Trample, perhaps. Oh, yes, definitely. Ghalta even bigger? Or Colossus could help cast the Ghalta even, you know, spend 2 mana, get 4 reduction to cast Ghalta a little bit earlier. I think that's going to be good. Oh, definitely, you can always, it should always be useful, I would imagine. But look at Colossus, that's instant speed. It gives +2 toughness. What's something that I would like to survive a ping of 2 damage? Raptor Hatchling. Bam. I would have to enter full control so that I can actually respond to Marauding Raptor's ping when it's going to hit the Raptor Hatchling for 2. So as long as I can remember that, slap Colossus on the Raptor Hatchling, it goes to 3 toughness, survives the ping from Marauding Raptor, and then perhaps I just swing with that massive, temporarily massive Raptor Hatchling. If they want to take the damage, that's fine. If they don't, well, I'm going to get a second dinosaur token when it's blocked, when I'm attacking with him while he is so big. So I think that could also be pretty good. It's some interaction that I'll be looking out for, definitely. In the past, it has been kind of nice being able to save Raptor Hatchling, at least from one Marauding Raptor ping. Down the line, eventually getting a second Dinosaur token, whether I'm chump blocking, something like that. So it's pretty versatile, definitely. That's going to be good. I mean, slapping Colossus on, say Wayward Swordtooth is the only creature I have, and I've got 5 lands. Colossus for 2 makes Wayward Swordtooth 9 power. Ghalta costs 3. 2 plus 3. I don't know. I think Colossus, that's going to be good. Hopefully the consistency is still there. I did cut incubation, as you can see. That's not here anymore, so it was pretty good. Digging even further, similar to Commune with Dinosaurs, that helps get something key to keep the game moving. Keep everything chugging along, you could say. But yeah, other than that, you see the game plan, so let's get right into it. Save and exit, yes. All right. Was a little bit rough. There was a couple painful matches. Mono white aggro. That's also something that I've brought in Storm's Wrath for. Help out against that deck, because it was a pretty painful time. Probably an hour or two before I started here, I was playing on my phone, and yeah, it's nasty stuff. Explosive, lots of damage, lots of creatures. So if I don't really get things going, they seem to certainly just dump and barf a whole lot of stuff. And they close things out pretty quick, that mono white aggro. Ooh, oh, that's interesting. Nah, I don't think it's fast enough. I mean, it's kind of interesting seeing the 2 Raptor Hatchling for sure. Would be able to start playing them. Colossus could go on somebody to increase the power. I'm going to mulligan. Ooh, okay, well, it might be okay still. I'll send 1 copy of the Queen to the bottom. Turn 1 Commune, hopefully grabbing a Marauding Raptor, but we're seeing black and blue. So we may be feeling black and blue after they kill, discard, a wide variety of things. Hopefully that's not the case, but could be seeing a Thoughtseize. Ooh, it's not a Thoughtseize. Okay. Definitely Wayward Swordtooth. Hopefully they don't discard that. Would be nice to accelerate. Dimir Control, yeah, I'm thinking that might be what it is. Hopefully they don't counter it, but they could. They have 3 up, so saw it coming. Okay, I was getting a little worried there. Looks like he's going to be landing. Alright. If we can get maybe another Wayward Swordtooth, that would lead to a Ghalta next turn. Marauding would be quite nice as well. Regisaur Alpha. We'd be able to play that. Shifting Ceratops, though, especially. Ooh, that's going to be nice. Well, we'll just keep playing the lands. Can't quite play Ghalta just yet. But next turn we got 6, 7... Could potentially be able to attack with Wayward Swordtooth next turn. Especially if I do get a Regisaur Alpha. Yeah, dealing 4 damage to each creature and each planeswalker, where Anger of the Gods only deals 3 damage to each creature. So I think in some cases it could be quite nice. Maybe I take out 2 planeswalkers as well as all the creatures that the opponent has. I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's definitely going to help. Either Storm's Wrath or Anger of the Gods. Either one I would recommend to people. Oh boy, it's getting close. If everything stays up, we may see the Queen next turn. Oh, the red Ramanap Ruins there, I believe. So, Ramanap Ruins, tap for a colorless, tap to pay 1 life and add a red. Basically, it's just a potential source of red that can be untapped. And if we need to do a little bit extra damage, we sacrifice it. 2 damage to the opponent. Pretty good. This, oh, well, that is not good. Huh. Did not expect Shadow's verdict. Certainly. Ooh. Ouch. That's painful. Hey, there. Alright, we got something. They may sacrifice Fabled Passage, perhaps casting the Fatal Push, something like that. But if Marauding Raptor survives, might still be able to see Ghalta next turn. Basically, any dino that I play, Marauding would ping. It would get stronger, get the buff from that dino as well. So pretty much any dino. But yeah, going back to Ramanap Ruins, I like it. It was pretty fantastic in Standard. I believe it was actually banned during its time in Standard, along with Rampaging Ferociton. I think currently the only dino that's been banned in any format. There is a version with some more draw, with the Forerunner there. Forerunner of the Empire pinging each creature for 1 whenever a dinosaur comes into play. So you pair that with Ripjaw Raptor, draw a bunch of cards. But sometimes, you know, you could run the risk. I mean, everybody, pretty much any deck you play, you're going to run into situations like this every now and then. I'm still playing dinos. I still get to play dinos, so it's a lovely time. But yeah, certainly would like some more card draw. Oh, Shatter Skull Smashing. That is interesting. Oh, I didn't even mention that. I do only have 1 copy, similar to Ramanap Ruins, again, just to increase the sources of red, help cast that Storm's Wrath a little more consistently, but taking out some creatures, some planeswalkers, I'd like that. Gonna keep Shatter Skull Smashing in my hand just in case they do some shenanigans. Perhaps they're saving up, counter spells, spot removal, that sort of thing. I mean, they do have 2 Archmage's Charms in their hand, so basically anything I play is going to get countered. That's going to be rough. But certainly I would like more card draw. It does target multiple creatures there. So it deals X damage divided as you choose among up to 2 target creatures and or planeswalkers. So you would choose 2 targets. They could be any combination. 2 planeswalkers, 2 creatures, 1 planeswalker and 1 creature. And you deal that damage, whatever X was, divided between them. So, you know, it's a 2 for 1, potentially. And if X is 6 or more, it's twice X damage. Ooh, more lands. That is, well, try for Ghalta. We'll burn the 1 Archmage's Charm there. It's got to happen at some point. But yeah, Shifting Ceratops. Yes, definitely. Blue Bear, hopefully I would be able to play it tap, but in a pinch, you know, if I needed that 3rd land and it was Shatter Skull, the Hammer Pass, it still could potentially come into play untapped at some point and still help cast that Storm's Wrath there. But 3 damage, definitely. So hopefully whenever I would have to play it, it comes into play tapped. And yeah, because 3 is a lot. And that might be it for us, this game at least. Lots of lands. That's pretty rough. Yeah, Shifting Ceratops, 100%. Ooh, more lands. Well, I'll stick around at least 1 more turn. we'll see if I get a Shifting Ceratops protection from blue. It's going to be nice, possibly just flying past all these shark tokens, but 4, 7, no, that's not going to do it. Shifting Ceratops would have to hit 3 times. And I'm quite certain they have some counter spell for Shatterskull smashing as well. Death Gorge, yeah, 100%. A lot of non-creature stuff. Not a whole lot of flying things, not a whole lot of creatures. Of course, there is the flying from... I could cast Shatter, potentially, but I expected some sort of counter spell, and potentially could have made something happen. I was almost getting into the range of hard casting Ghalta, but yeah. Try it again, game 2, see how things go. Oh, yes, yes. Probably my favorite shirt. Let me see, let me get this. Yep. Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai never dies, and dinos never die. Something like that. I'm pretty sure that's their saying. But I gotta cut something, because I definitely like Death Gorge. Alright, it's Wayward Swordtooth time. Oh, yes, hopefully it gives me, I don't know, a bit of a good luck charm, perhaps, against this Dimir Control, because certainly I'm going to need it. Ooh, I kind of like that. That could be good. Goonies never die. Oh. I've never actually watched Goonies before. I know it's pretty crazy. Seems everybody's watched Goonies. Yeah, it's gotta be Raptor Hatchling. I'm gonna try for as much explosive damage here as possible. Yeah, I know, shocking. It is very shocking. For whatever reason, I've just never watched Goonies. Yeah. Okay, I think I'll see where it's available on the streaming services and whatnot, but I hear it is a must, definitely. That's not the first time I've heard that. Ooh, okay, hopefully one Marauding stays alive. Oh, another Raptor Hatchling. I like this. Potentially. That's quite a bit of damage still. My goodness. Whew. And having the potential of... Well, I can't cast Colossus. I do need some other land that isn't Secluded Courtyard, so that is a little bit unfortunate there. I do only have one copy of Secluded Courtyard, so I pretty much expect that I'd have, well, at least 2, one of them not being secluded, so... Classic 90s, definitely, like Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles is very good stuff, 100%. Oh, there it is. Phew. Right. See what they do to who. I don't think they can kill everything. Ether Gus, that's alright. Because it's a token, of course it just disappears, never to come back, unfortunately. Oh, got him. Wow, that's from one extreme to the other, not having any lands and then winning due to Raptor Hatchling. That has happened sometimes in the past. I haven't used Raptor Hatchling a whole lot, but just 1 red for a 3/3 token. Can't attack with it, of course, but you also buff Marauding Raptor for 4, so it's kind of like 1 red, deal 4 damage to the opponent, and get a 3/3 trample dinosaur token. That that had me nervous there. They had one black or a blue source left up. Dark Carnage, I was worried about Fatal Push, something like that. It was going to be nasty. Yeah. Oh, 100%. I think there's definitely something there. Of course, there's the potential for Raptor Hatchling to just be a complete dud. Maybe it's the only 2-drop you have, but I know anything can happen. And that Raptor Hatchling, that helped me win the game. 100%. Oh, I know. I mean, I only had 3 lands, unfortunately, which that would be rough. But I still had the potential of Colossus, so that was kind of nice. Could have used Collision to possibly take out a Shark token if they wanted to cycle Shark Typhoon and possibly save themselves. Yeah, keep it as is, and oh boy, I'm surprised I haven't seen a single copy of Shifting Ceratops yet. My goodness. That's going to be big. Quite helpful against this deck. Yes, exactly. That's what it's all about. 2 pings from Forerunner, just like Regisaur Alpha would give 2 pings. But I can make this work. Potentially. Of course, there's part of the combo with Raptor Hatchling, so if I do get a Marauding Raptor, I might be able to make something happen. So let's see. Probably should be Shatterskull smashing, though. Gotta come into play tapped at some point. Don't really see myself pinging things. But yeah, anytime you can get 2 triggers, I guess you could say, from Forerunner of the Empire, that's a good thing. Hopefully they don't. Oh, I was a little worried they might counter that, but definitely play it safe, get that next land. So sitting at 5 currently, that's pretty comfortable. I think definitely Regisaur Alpha, 100%. That's one of the core cards. You just have it in all the time. The haste is incredibly important. Even if it's reduced by 1 from Marauding Raptor, Otepec Huntmaster, that's still, of course, fantastic. Even if it's not reduced at all. 5 for 7 power, 3 of it trample, and sometimes split up on 2 bodies. That can make a pretty big difference. Ooh, Shifting Ceratops, I want that. Yes, sirree. But yeah, pretty much I'd say Regisaur Alpha. Oftentimes the name of the game, you want to go as fast as possible, so Regisaur Alpha definitely accomplishes that. Perhaps you could consider you have 6 lands. You've got Marauding Raptor and Regisaur Alpha in hand. You could cast Marauding Raptor for 2, Regisaur Alpha for 4 after it's reduced, and hopefully just go to town that way. I'm going to try for the Huntmaster, see if they counter it, remove it, kill it. Hopefully that's not the case. Death Gorge, good stuff. If things stick around, could potentially be a nice setup next turn for Ghalta. But I think at least one thing's dying. Everything could potentially be getting exiled by Shadow's Verdict coming up here. Oh, they took 1 damage. We're winning. We're winning. This is exciting stuff. Doomblade. Well, it's 1 less Doomblade that they won't be using on Ghalta. So that's a pretty good positive, I think. Still not killing anybody. Well, Shifting Ceratops. Hopefully they can't kill it. Get at least 1 swing off with it. If they do have a Shadow's Verdict, it's pretty nice. Shadow's Verdict exiles all creatures and planeswalkers from the battlefield and the graveyard. And so Shifting Ceratops costing 4 dodges that. Fatal Push. Oh, That was sneaky of them. Let's go back and look at that. So they cycled Shark Typhoon for 1 and a blue. They don't get a token, but the token does still come into play even though it's a 0/0 shark. And that's the permanent that needs to leave the battlefield to meet the revolt requirement for Fatal Push, allowing them to destroy a creature that costs 4 or less. That was pretty good. I like that. Let's go shifting. Can't counter it. You can Ether Gust it. Yeah, I'll put it on top. Alright, Raptor Hatchling and Huntmaster chipping away. Doing the good work. Oh, definitely. That's there is a code for those sleeves. It's the sleeve for one of each of the 5 crime families from Streets of New Capenna. I forget the specific code, but it's floating around out there. You can just enter it in, and yeah, you get whatever sleeve you want. You could get all 5 if you're so inclined. I think that's the Mastros. I forget all the names of the crime families. Yeah, definitely. 9. Well, if all goes well, we might be seeing the Queen coming up. Looks like they might be digging pretty hard for something. Definitely, I'm sticking with my squirrel sleeves right here. I mean, again, wow. Wow, it's hard to top that art. Oh, there we go. Colossus. Save Shifting Ceratops. Hopefully. Oh, good stuff. Whew. Wow, that was pretty sweet. Yeah, that Colossus worked there pretty good. Oh, 100% they do look like a painting. Oh boy. Here goes nothing. As long as shifting lives. I gotta find something good. Some removal, languish. It's gonna be pretty rough if they can hit another one. But that was pretty sweet. Colossus saving Shifting Ceratops from dying from that languish there. Oh, wow. Alrighty then. Ooh, oh boy. Man, you guys, you said you liked Collision Colossus. I said it was nice, potentially protecting Raptor Hatchling from that Marauding Raptor ping, getting it to 3 toughness, surviving 2 damage. Oh, Ceratops doing its job. Yes, you said it. Again, I mean, I was a little worried. Didn't see Shifting Ceratops at all in Game 1 and Game 2, so yeah, I was hoping for that. Oh, 100%. 100%. Colossus was massive. I like that. Of course, it is a small sample size, but you see the potential. Oh, yes, great win. Thank you. New cards do work in the first match. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I guess it does look kind of like Hank Hill, your icon there, Dark Carnage. The art for my icon, that of course is done by the fantastic artist that I worked with to make all my emotes, the thinking, exciting, all that stuff. There's actually the fuller art for that one, but I thought it was just kind of cool to show a roaring dinosaur, kind of red and green. It's probably my most favorite to date so far. Haven't got a new one yet, but oh, this could be good. Yeah, definitely. Turn 1, commune with dinosaurs to grab something nice. Play it for a reduced rate with Marauding Raptor here. It's pretty hard. I've done it a little bit, but the artist I work with from Puerto Rico, I believe, Angelica Murillo, I think I do have a link to her in the description of most of my videos, some of her artwork. But yeah, I've gotten a lot of stuff done. Oh, I kind of like Shifting Ceratops, yeah. Yeah, a lot of custom artwork. I kind of lost track now. Probably 10, 12 different pieces. Again, I haven't got one in quite some time, so if you guys have an idea for an emote, something like that, that you want to see, that I don't have yet, certainly I could work with her and come up with something nice. I have been thinking of maybe a laughing dino, you know, when the opponent doesn't block the best way or something like that. I think I have most of the emotions that I would want to show. Excuse me. Yeah, let's get that source of green. Lock in. Be pretty consistent with that and hope they don't do anything too painful. Alright, this is looking good. Yeah, I just felt starting off with this channel and everything, dinos, wanted to elevate it at least a little bit and get some nice custom artwork. Certainly it's done the trick. Just to kind of set myself apart a little bit. It's looking like black, chromatic black with the Torment of Hailfire, which, if you guys remember, some of you guys were watching that match. Ooh, destroy creature planeswalker, that's not good, but this could be that deck, the Torment of Hailfire. Nasty, nasty stuff. Buy, yeah, oh, thrown a peace sign, yeah. Oh, dabbing, a dino dab. Oh, I like that. I don't know, lots of options. Well, I think we just get Ghalta with the Colossus here, like I was hoping. Bam. 2 to get 4 reduction. Pinging. Killing. Oh. Man, pretty much every scenario, every instance that I highlighted that I was wondering to see about Collision Colossus is just coming up. 2 mana to get 4 reduction temporarily for Ghalta. I mean, you can see there. Bam, you blink, and they're dead. They were at 7, so I pretty much could have played any dinosaur buffing both Marauding Raptors. Luckily, they didn't have any removal, but yes, oh, what was that? I don't know if I would say broken, but it's been an all-star right from the beginning. My goodness. But yeah, you can imagine. 2 mana to technically reduce Ghalta by 4 because it's +4 power. I mean, I think that's working out. I mean, it worked out there, so hopefully I continue that trend. Don't think I really need to bring anything in. Yeah, keep it as is. Yeah. I mean, if you haven't used Collision Colossus before, I believe I have another YouTube friend, Trainer James, and some other people had suggested Collision Colossus in the past, so I definitely took that to heart and given it a go again. I did it probably about a month ago. Oh, 100%. It's working well, but yeah. Took that suggestion, ran with it, and it's pretty nice showing up tonight. So if anybody hasn't used it before, it's an uncommon, and yeah, should be easy to redeem. Oh, definitely. You could consider it maybe as if it was another dino. I would get probably 4 power, maybe more than 4 power by playing a Dino, but in a way it's kind of like extra damage, trample. Of course, getting trample on a big Marauding Raptor, don't have to worry about a chump block of a small creature. Going to get through quite a bit more. Yeah. Oh, 100%. Easy peasy. You said it. Man, they're probably contemplating what they can do, if anything. Huh. Yeah, that was pretty sweet. They have to go fast, but this deck, it's not too fast. It's very nasty, so hopefully I get a pretty decent hand. They can get pretty rampy with Chromatic Lantern, allowing all the lands to tap for mana of any color. Of course, it's going to tap for black and just annihilate us with various removal. The Torment of Hailfire, which you guys, some of you guys saw in the past, Blue Bear. I think you were watching for that match. I went down to 1 life. I had to discard a bunch of cards 13 times, take 3 life until I repeated that process and did whatever I could to survive. So I sacrificed, I think, a bunch of my creatures, discarded all my cards, and then took 3 life again and again and again. I thought it was dead, but the final one got me down to 1 life. Next turn, I drew what I needed, I think. Or it might have been a few turns after that, but yeah. I don't think they want to play. They saw that nasty stuff, so... Huh, putting me to sleep. I was a little bit tired before I started tonight, and I don't think I'll ever fall asleep on stream. I mean, never say never. It could happen one of these days. Perhaps when I do a... They could be tilted, potentially. Bam. Okay, I don't think they expected nasty stuff like that. Okay, that's a good start. Powerful start. All right, well, hopefully I continue that trend. Yeah, that was good. Nice quick matches. Hey, all right, Dark Carnage as always. And anybody else, you know, if you're only able to join for a little bit, definitely. Yeah, it's going good so far. Yes, definitely. All right. And, of course, you can watch right afterwards and hopefully get some good sleep. Catch you next time. Ooh, this looks good, though. Yeah, definitely keeping that. It's a little bit awkward. I probably have to go turn 1, Rockfall Vale, just because I definitely want to have 2 mana up turn 2. Would be nice to go Stomping Ground turn 1, use Commune with Dinosaurs. Yeah, it's got to be Rockfall Vale. On the off chance I don't draw land, that comes into play untapped. Turn 2 for Dinos, at least the way I play them, is just far too important to risk something like that. And Commune with Dinosaurs, it is good at basically any point in the game. Early, late, whatever, you just dig for the nastiest thing, hopefully, and oh, well, that's why you have lots of 2-drops to hopefully survive through the nasty Thoughtseize like this. Haven't actually seen Thoughtseize too much. Huh. Right. Huntmaster, let's go, good buddy. Hopefully it's not back-to-back Thoughtseize, but at the very least there is Huntmaster down. Another Dimir Control, my goodness. Oh, ooh, that's nasty. I jinxed myself. That's alright. Happens this way sometimes. Oh, that's tempting. I think it's got to be Regisaur Alpha. Yeah. Chip away with Huntmaster. Gonna hope, of course, they don't have a third Thoughtseize that's gonna get rid of Regisaur Alpha. That would be very nasty. Hopefully they don't get rid of Huntmaster. It is going to be a little bit... Ooh, okay, drown in the lock. That's good stuff. Oh, okay, Wayward Swordtooth. Well, certainly it's got to be Shatter Skull, Hammer Pass, Wayward Swordtooth. Good stuff. Cross the fingers for that 5th land next turn for Regisaur Alpha.
You'll never see me coming.
Oh, phew, okay. I was getting a little worried there. Good stuff. Alright, let's get the damage. Sitting at 8 permanents, so another Regisaur Alpha next turn would get us to 10. Be able to attack with Wayward Swordtooth. Perhaps they were thinking about the Fatal Push or using Fatal Push on that dinosaur token there. Not too worried about this ninja they got going on. Oh, with Dimir Ninjas. Okay, that's going to be pretty nasty, but Storm's Wrath, that's going to be pretty fantastic game too. I've never been too worried about Dimir Ninjas. Of course, Shifting Ceratops having protection from blue. A lot of ninjas are blue colored, so that definitely has done the trick in the past. Alrighty. Well, I'm just going to keep up the pressure, the damage. Got 7. I don't need to use Colossus quite yet. Next turn, I think Colossus could potentially win things for us here. Ninjas naturally want to be pretty aggressive just to get their ninjutsu, so sometimes they can be left fairly open just because they want to continue to gain that benefit. They may want to do something to Wayward Swordtooth. Don't want to risk me attacking with stuff. That Ingenious Infiltrator can get by, but they're going to be left fairly open. So I'm thinking they at least have removal for either Regisaur Alpha or the token. So I think Colossus could help us win things here. And of course with them using Kaito, Shizuki, Storm's Wrath, hitting Planeswalkers as well, that's going to be pretty nice. Yeah, I think Storm's Wrath is going to be quite devastating for him.
What do we have here?
Ornithopter, not too bad. Alright, I think we might have it. Oh, we got it. There it goes. Next permanent. Swinging. Dead. Done. They might think they'll be able to save themselves. But we got Colossus. Colossus for the win. 100%. They're tapped out. Got them. The 2 Ornithopters and the Ingenious Infiltrator. Ingenious Infiltrator would want to block the token. Regisaur Alpha would be blocked by 1 Ornithopter, and the Wayward Swordtooth by the other Ornithopter. And they would... Oh, okay. Interesting. Let's see. Let's see how they want to play this out. Yes, that's what I thought. Oh boy, here goes nothing. Raptor Hatchling for the win. Of course I could put Trample on something else big, but the ultimate flavor win. Raptor Hatchling for exactly lethal. Trample and +4/+2. Yes, Blue Bear. 100%. The fact that it's a big buff. I mean, +4, that's fantastic. Instant speed and trample. 100%. That's massive. Of course, something like Wayward Swordtooth, it's going to be chump blocked into infinity by little creatures. Pretty fantastic stats being 5/5, but, you know, you slap Colossus even just on a Wayward Swordtooth, make him a 9/7 trample. That's going to be very good. But, like I said, Storm's Wrath, it's going to be important coming up here. Colossus, again, my goodness. It's basically been an all-star every single game, not just every match, but every single game here. Wow, I'm not cutting that. Raptor Hatchling, that was pretty cool, but do have to make room somewhere for Storm's Wrath. Certainly keeping Shifting Ceratops with pretty much everything blue. Ninja of the Deep Hours, Kaito. Yeah. Got to be shifting. Now, of course, Storm's Wrath dealing 4 damage. It is nice. Something like Ripjaw Raptor, you're able to get some nice card draw, not just from the Marauding Raptor ping, but from the ping due to Storm's Wrath. So Ripjaw could also be quite nice. Actually, I'm going to cut the Regisaur Alpha. I know I don't often cut Regisaur Alpha, but Ripjaw being one less, the card draw, and the fact that I'm using Storm's Wrath, I think, well, I'll give it a go. Definitely Ripjaw, it's going to be nice blocking some potential ninjas they attack with, but I don't think chances are they'd want to attack into Ripjaw Raptor if I could just easily block. So he may deter some aggression early on. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Yeah, I'm going to risk it. Turn 1, Commune. Hopefully grabbing Marauding Raptor, of course. Oh, the thought seized to get rid of Commune. Yes, indeed. I think that's what's happening. Probably shifting. No, not Shifting Ceratops. Huh. Interesting. Well, that's a little bit painful. Maybe we see another thought seize. That was quite a... Oh. Why do I do this to myself? Jinxed for days. Huh. Well, I'm going to stick with it, of course, but that's a little rough. Oh. Are they missing a land drop? Maybe. I would not shed any tears if... Oh, they... Okay. I do not feel bad about this. That's karma, I guess, a little bit. Starting off with 2 Thoughtseize, just not getting lands. Happens to us. Happened to in the last match, I believe. Yeah. Oh, this is good stuff. They need their own crying dino emote, something like that, for painful times like this. Hopefully I can at least get to that 4th land for Shifting Ceratops there. Oh, phew. Ooh. I was getting a little worried. I think I may try to kill the Ornithopter with Collision. I think, dude... Oh, okay, just Kaito. If they wanted to attack with the Ornithopter, may have taken the opportunity to kill it, so they wouldn't be able to ninjutsu out some ninja with it. Might not have helped a whole lot, but... Nah. Shifting Ceratops next turn, that is going to be good. Oh, Marauding Raptor as well. Alright. Still, gotta be Shifting Ceratops. Could potentially have gone Marauding Raptor, but I feel maybe Fatal Push might be happening. Could also be a Fatal Push when they ninjutsu the Ornithopter here, because a permanent has left their battlefield, meeting the Revolt requirement. They still have 1 black left up, so Shifting might be eating something. Man, I am liking the looks of Storm's Wrath right about now. That'd be a pretty sweet top deck coming up. I think they're thinking about it. Yes. Alrighty. Storm's Wrath, maybe. Oh, well, it's not Storm's Wrath, but 2 awesome bodies, 100%. Now 5, 7. Oh, potentially we could see Hasty Ghalta next turn due to Colossus. That'd be good. No, I'm not blocking. Hopefully they don't have another Fatal Push, but if we see Ghalta, that could possibly be lethal. 4 from Marauding Raptor, pinging Ghalta for 2, getting it to 4 power, and then Ghalta for 12 would possibly be 16 exactly. Well, the Ornithopter would block Marauding Raptor, so might not be it.
Now this is a juicy secret.
Storm's Wrath, of course, that would basically be the thing I'm looking for right about now. Ooh, that's not Storm's Wrath, but would we die? So they got the 2 Prosperous Thieves for 6, the 1 unblockable token, plus the 1000-face Shadow. So that is 8. It's got to at least have somebody that can block. They also have Hive of the Eye Tyrant there, so I don't think we can make it work quite yet. If I get Colossus, just to get Ghalta. Hopefully they don't kill Marauding with Fatal Push. Oh boy. Spell Pierce. Yeah, well, I'll pay it. I can't. Play Ghalta. Yeah, that's going to do it with all the bodies they have there. 100% would have been lovely Storm's Wrath at some point, so maybe prioritizing Storm's Wrath, hopefully seeing it in the first hand, maybe the second hand if they mulligan, something like that. But yeah. Man. Wrath of God as well would be... Wrath of God? Anger of the Gods, what am I thinking? I don't know how I got those mixed up, but... Anger of the Gods. Dimir Ninjas, they don't seem to be too big in the toughness department, so anger against Dimir Ninjas probably is pretty good. Looks like could be seeing some Thought Seizes again. Of course, that seems to be a pretty common theme. Nah, I'm gonna risk it. Turn 1, Stomping Ground. Something good. Ooh, Marauding Raptor. Crossing the fingers. They don't have a Thought Seize. That would be nice for a change, but keep some potential nasty things in check. Keeps dinos in check, certainly. Inquisition. Well, we got lots of 2-drops. Good stuff. Good stuff. Wayward Swordtooth there. That might actually help quite nicely getting Ghalta. Ooh, ninjutsuing somebody. Yeah, it's got to be the Wayward. Yeah, if it was another land there, could potentially have seen Ghalta next turn. Would have gone the second Otepec Huntmaster for 2. And then with the third land, that Wayward Swordtooth would have cost 1. Oh yeah, seeing Ghalta there. I would have liked that. I think they'll probably discard 1 copy of her. Oh, the Wayward. They still should be worried about Ghalta, definitely. Shatter Skull Smashing. I'm thinking of killing something. I don't have enough mana nearly, so it's got to be tapped. Huntmaster. And then hopefully a green source. I was a little bit worried starting off tonight with all the lands that tap for just red, needing double green with a lot of creatures. It could get a little bit awkward like it is now at the moment. So perhaps tweaking the red sources. Maybe I just have more than enough to cast Storm's Wrath consistently. And the main plan is casting something big like Ghalta that requires 2 green, so maybe increasing the green sources just a little bit. Just a touch. Ouch. Ooh, this is painful stuff. Regisaur Alpha. Actually, no, I took him out. Wouldn't even be able to play Shifting Ceratops. Oh. But I can play Collision Colossus. Let's see. I'll swing with both of them. See what they block with, if anything. Perhaps Ninja blocks something, or the Ornithopter, or they both. One blocks each. So I would maybe take out Ninja of the D-Powers with Colossus on a Huntmaster. Would be nice if I had it to help cast Ghalta a little bit easier. Hopefully with that 1 mana they have up, it's not something like Fatal Push. Right. Whew. Took him down a decent amount. Took out something fairly key like that Ninja of the D-Powers that's drawing him a bunch of cards. Certainly would expect some ninjutsu coming out of Ornithopter here. Gonna be someone nasty. I don't think they want to spend too much mana, or else they'd be... Oh, just the silver for a master. Not too bad. That's pretty fantastic. Amazing lord for ninjas here. Leave that up for anybody that hasn't seen it quite yet. But yeah, ninjutsu abilities you activate cost 1 less. Other ninja and rogue creatures get +1/+1. That's everything you could possibly want from a lord. And it's like Master Splinter from Ninja Turtles, Blue Bear, like we were talking about. Definitely got to get that second source of green at the very least. Keep chipping away with Huntmaster. Oh boy. Looks like they don't have any removal for Huntmaster. Oh no, that's not good. Ouch. So, Ripjaw Raptor next turn. I would like that. Shifting, well, no, not Shifting Ceratops. Storm's Wrath. That's what I would like. Yeah, definitely. Enchantments. Enchanted creatures, 100%. They did get a fair bit of support. I guess they aren't as popular as I thought they would be at the moment, but I think people will kind of get on the ninja train a little bit more. But 100% enchantments, enchantment creatures. Yeah. And just drawing lands. Sometimes that happens and they kill us. So, at the very least, took a game from Dimir Ninjas. Always got to look at the positives. Alright, what time are we at? Definitely playing at least another match. Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, yes, there's those codes. Definitely. No, that's good stuff. But actually, now that I think about it, perhaps I should try out League of Legends. Actually, no, I'm going to test it a little bit more. Forget about that. I'll play another match. Going to tweak it a little bit, get the sound levels right. See if I can get the mouse clicks from League of Legends being the game it is. You're oftentimes clicking the mouse, so I don't want that to come through for you guys and be a little bit distracting. So I guess there are a couple things I want to tweak for that. Oh, that's very tempting, but I think it's too risky. If one of those Regisaurs was something else a little bit cheaper, I might consider keeping this hand. Yeah, I think it's probably too risky. One mulligan. Oh, okay, that's better. Yes, yes indeed. Colossus has been fantastic, but I want to do the turn 1 Commune off of this snow-covered forest here. Huh? More lands. Got through a bunch of them, so hopefully there's something nasty coming up. Yeah, no, fantastic for anybody else watching. Plug those codes in and get some pretty nice free sleeves. Ooh, Wayward Swordtooth. That's good, though. Looks like mono white life gain, mono white aggro, potentially. Hopefully they don't portable hold the Huntmaster here. Oh, mono white angels. Well, Wayward Swordtooth 1. And Wayward Swordtooth 2. 2-2. Huh. Seven, 8. Oh, hopefully. Oh, 100%. It's, oh. Like I mentioned before, Blue Bear, some of you guys that may not have heard it, I've played League of Legends pretty much from the start of when that game released, 2009, late 2009, and I know it does look a little bit creepy. Bishop of Wings there. Yeah. The Spirit also looks creepy, but yeah, with League of Legends, I've been playing that for a long, long time, off and on, but I have probably 3,500 games in total, mostly from my main account, but I do have an alt, of course. Who doesn't have an alt account with League of Legends? So yeah, a lot of experience. Most of it is on Cassiopeia, the snake champion from that game, and yeah, it's a good time. It's going to be a good time. Definitely, I think I prefer getting this 3-3, able to block a little bit better, a little bit more useful. That, oh, well, okay, that's going to do it. They're not at 27. They have to be at 7 or more life than their starting total, and Righteous Valkyrie then buffs all creatures +2/+2, so luckily we avoided that a little bit. Oh shoot, I forgot about Claire class. Either way, when they, 39, what the heck is going on? Okay, you just hit Plat Blue Bear, good stuff. Hey, you know, Wild Rift is very similar. I think it's definitely, it's pretty much the same thing, but of course, normal League on the computer is quite a bit different. 100% Rampaging Ferocidon, doing the trick. Storm's Wrath. Now, Storm's Wrath being able to take out Bishop of Wings, that's potentially going to be pretty fantastic. Let's see. Yeah, Shifting Ceratops. Although it does have potential for reach to block some Angel, I think I like the pairing of Ripjaw Raptor and Storm's Wrath, drawing some extra cards. But we do need to cut some more stuff. Wayward Swordtooth. I think we got to say goodbye to that good buddy. And, well, Collision. Deal 6 damage to target creature with flying. Of course, mono white Angels, as it seems to be. 6 damage, taking out that Righteous Valkyrie with Collision. That would be pretty sweet, actually. Yeah, Raptor Hatchling. I think it may have to be that. Nah, 3 Commune with Dinosaurs. Want to preserve the hope of turn 3 Ghalta. Turn 2 Marauding Raptor. Turn 3 Raptor Hatchling, followed by Ghalta. Always love to see that. Who doesn't love to see that? Well, the opponent doesn't. 2 lands. It's kind of nice seeing Storm's Wrath for a change, but something a little bit better. Okay, that'll do. Yes, they do lose the buff because that +2/+2 to all creatures, if they have 7 or more life than their starting total, comes from the whatever that angel is called. So yeah, they do lose that buff. It's pretty fantastic. Yeah, secluded courtyard. Hey, you've got turn 2 play. It's the Raptor Hatchling. It's not nothing. Oh, the Bishop of Wings again. Hopefully they don't go off too bad coming up here at the very least. Okay, they didn't make that mistake again, blocking the Raptor Hatchling. But there's 5 lands, so eventually getting to Regisaur Alpha, but 2 Bishop of Wings, 100%. I need that Rampaging Ferocidon quick. Else things are really just going to get way out of control. Perhaps could have mulliganed a little bit more aggressively for Rampaging Ferocidon. Okay, not too bad. Well, I mean, 8 life there, that's pretty fantastic. I'm going to leave it as is. I was thinking of attacking with stuff, but the Bishop of Wings, very tough, durable. Lyra Dawnbringer, well, that will do it. So collision, that's going to be lovely, taking out Lyra if I did get it, but that was not the case. Okay. Man, they got a lot of life gain. Okay, I like the Jade Fang, I believe it's called. Yeah, that pretty much does it against Mono White Angels. Didn't have Rampaging Ferocidon, and they got the stuff they needed. Lyra Dawnbringer, very big headache. Sometimes not a whole lot you can do, especially against something like this. Don't really get the hits early on, and just the Raptor Hatchling is not going to do a whole lot. Still a good matchup. Maybe increasing maybe increasing Rampaging Ferocidon back to 4 just to be slightly covered a little bit more for the life gain matchup. Velociraptor Raptor. Velociraptor. Casual Colossal Dreadmaw deck? I don't know. That could be on the table. Maybe Colossal Dreadmaw, Drowsing Pteranodon. The combination of the 2 most powerful dinos, I mean. How do I even... Oh. There. Colossal Dreadmaw. I could work it in with Colossus. How I was using Collision Colossus tonight. And that would basically just win me every match, I imagine. Combining Colossus with Colossal Dreadmaw, the opponent would likely instantly concede. In every time I cast that combo, it's basically win on the spot. Yeah, I could see that happening. The reason I don't use Colossal Dreadmaw is to at least give the opponent a slight chance. I don't want to make them feel too bad because I am such a nice guy. That's why I really haven't chosen to go with the most powerful dino. Evening, Fried Industry, how's it going? Yeah, we were just talking about a Colossal Dreadmaw deck, the best dinosaur there is. How I don't use it to give the opponent a chance because it's just so good, so good. Then of course Drowsing Pteranodon. I mean, that's like number 2 most powerful dino. My goodness. Look at that guy. Glad you could join tonight, Fried. Was a little bit rough, the previous match against Mono White Angels. Got caught out a little bit. Definitely I do like having the full 4 copies of Rampaging Ferocidon to stop that life gain if it ever comes to that. Haven't faced it too much recently, the past probably week or so, I would say. But it's never nice getting caught out against something that's life gain related. They just see it tick up, things get away from you, and it doesn't really matter how powerful you are, you just can't get it done. Now, this could potentially be very good. Almost all the pieces of the combo to get Ghalta on turn 3. If I get Marauding Raptor, I'm going to be able to get that turn 3 Ghalta after casting Raptor Hatchling. So I'm going to keep this. Oh, okay, good stuff, good stuff. Let's see. Yeah, hopefully. Oh, another life gain. That's not too good. Oh, it could be Scurry Oak. Very interesting. Back-to-back life gain decks. This one is a little bit different. I assume it's Celestia Scurry Oak. Could be Celestia Angels, green and white. Oh, Wayward Swordtooth, 100%. Oh, we could see Ghalta next turn, actually. What am I thinking? This might be good, actually. I was worried because I'm not starting out with Rampaging Ferocidon. Oh my goodness. Okay, so 2, 4. So playing Ghalta, it's not going to get me to 10 permanents. I was thinking of putting Colossus on the token there. Yeah, I'll make use of it. Got 2 copies, so might as well. Still have 1 Collision Colossus left over for a following turn if I have to take out some Angel. Hopefully they don't go off too nastily coming up here. Alrighty, let's do some damage. Oh, okay, Collected Company. This could be very bad. They could hit Heliod, the Sun Crown, plus Scurry Oak. They have the Lunarch Veteran, so they may go off right here. This could be it. Hopefully their hits aren't that good. Oh, the Skyclave Apparition. Oh, interesting. Okay, a little bit of life. Not too bad. Of course, I'm going to be slapping Colossus on probably the token, I would imagine. Alrighty. Bam. Ooh, okay, okay. My goodness, Colossus again. Fried Industry. Velociraptor. Yeah, that card. If you weren't watching before, at the start of the stream here, that showed up multiple times in the first match, the second match, I think the third match, but 100%. That's been putting in work tonight in multiple instances. Oh, they didn't expect a second copy. Like I was mentioning when I started off here, basically, this card should always be useful. It's nice taking out some flyer, pretty much every flyer, at instant speed. 6 damage should take out most things, I would imagine. But if they don't have flyers, you just buff something and you give it trample for the win. So yeah, I think I'm moving forward. I'm going to continue to try this. Or maybe something similar that gives trample and a buff at instant speed. Maybe doesn't have something that deals damage to flying, but the trample, the buff, instant speed, that's where it's at. But it's life gain. So Rampaging Ferocidon, definitely. I got a little bit lucky there. They could have done some nasty stuff. Skyclave Apparition has to exile a non-land, non-token permanent with mana value 4 or less. Of course, they would have exiled the token if they were able to, and we may still have lost in that instance. They can't, of course, exile Ghalta, luckily. Oh, 100%. I've seen Collision Colossus used in traditional Gruul aggro decks, Questing Beast, Llanowar Elves, Bone Crusher Giant, that sort of thing. It's pretty nasty stuff. Storm's Wrath could be pretty good as well. I'm going to cut Shifting. Bring in the Ripjaw. Alrighty. Yeah, let's do it. Maybe should have kept the Commune with Dinosaurs there just to help get that Rampaging Ferocidon. Very, very important in this matchup. That's still somewhat decent. Gonna try for something a little bit faster though. Ooh. I don't know, I got at least one land. It's not a red source, so it's gonna be pretty awkward playing Otepec Huntmaster, but I am on the draw, so there's 2 chances to get that second land. Hopefully it's a source of red and green for Huntmaster here. I think it's got to be Regisaur Alpha, unfortunately. Yeah, it's definitely great. I'm glad I can help, bring you back. See the fun stuff you can still do with Magic, and yeah, the good time that can be had. Oh. The exact land I was hoping for. So next turn, as long as Huntmaster survives, it may be good. Hopefully no Skyclave Apparition. That would not be so good. I think they want to do something to him. Yes, I jinxed myself. Nuts. Still might be kind of nice. Could be a pretty big turn coming up if I do get a third land. I could go Raptor Hatchling for 1. Marauding Raptor is very big. Slap Colossus on the Marauding Raptor. I would like that. Storm's Wrath though, now that I think about it. Taking out Skyclave Apparition, Lunarch Veteran, all that nasty stuff. Oh, the Zilortha, that's the dinosaur that cares about power. Creatures you control deal lethal damages calculated based off a creature's power. So if they're a 7/3, like Zilortha is, technically they're considered to be a 7/7, which is pretty fantastic. But that cycling turtle, Yidaro Wandering Monster, I believe it's called. Yeah, pretty sure. Oh, what am I thinking? I want to do this. Well, could be it, potentially, with all this life gain that Soul Warden's going to get. It's going to be very rough, but double Marauding Raptor into Ripjaw, drawing 2 cards. Hopefully getting that Rampaging Ferocidon. They may be too far ahead by now, but I do know that 6/6 Dino Turtle there. Yidara Wandering Monster. I played a stream focused on him probably a couple months ago now. I think it was about a couple months ago. I think there's pretty good potential with that card. Oh, that's nasty. At your service. Well, we're not getting it done in this instance. Especially with Heliod sitting at an 8-8, it's indestructible. So bad things are about to happen. Ooh.
I will lend you my strength.
And lifelink. Well, they don't have too many things in hand, but they have too many big creatures. Especially with lifelink, that's not a good time. Commune with Dinosaurs, yep. All 4 copies. Help dig further, hopefully seeing the Rampaging Frostodon. At least one of them. I think it's got to be Raptor Hatchling, unfortunately. Maybe 2 Shatter Skull Smashing. Alrighty. Rampaging Frostodon. Cross your fingers. Gonna need the luck. The good luck. Ooh. Actually, you know, this could work. This could work. I'm playing first, so I do have at least a Sorcerer. Huntmaster, turn 2. Yeah. Rampaging Frostodon, where are you at? Oh, okay, good stuff. We're cooking now. Of course, I hope they don't have the Skyclave Apparition for Rampaging. That could be the case, unfortunately. As long as, you know, Rampaging sticks around a couple turns, really going to... Oh, and Storm's Wrath. Okay, that is good. But it's definitely got to be Rampaging, 100%. Give it haste. Get a little bit of damage. Hope for a second source of red. Perhaps could have played it a little bit. Okay, that's not bad, actually. Oh, okay, yep. Second source of red. There we go. Nah. Gotta be Ripjaw. So whenever I do go Storm's Wrath, I'm going to be drawing that card from Storm's Wrath hitting the Ripjaw Raptor there. I don't think everybody rocks Dino builds. Some people just like to watch me play dinos. Nice, calm, positive attitude. Nice perspective. Of course, you're going to lose. You're going to be flooded. You're not going to have the lands you need. Everybody experiences that at some point, so just trying to keep as positive an outlook as possible. Everybody seems to appreciate that, whether they play dinos or not. But I think a lot of people that watch my stuff, they do play the dinos. Oh yeah, Storm's Wrath coming in next turn. Hopefully they put a lot of that on Heliod. Okay, this could still be good. I think Storm's Wrath might save us here. Oh, for more lands. Now, let's see. I could get Ghalta here. Colossus on Ripjaw Raptor. Ghalta for 2. Would that be lethal, though? That's the question. They would gain 1 life. Probably put a token or a counter on Trellarasa. Another counter on Skyclave. Let's see. Ripjaw would be an 8-7 trample. Ghalta would be a 12-12. So that's 20 right there. 20 trample damage. They'd have 4, 8, 9. Yeah. Okay. We're doing that. I think it still should be lethal. Man, that's nasty stuff. Pretty sure, if my math is right, but math is hard, as you know. Oh, 100%. Love dinos in real life. The new Jurassic World coming out. It's going to be fantastic. Bam, hasty. I think we got him. Yes, indeed. 20. They'd have to block... Well, they don't have enough. Oh boy, my goodness. Colossus again. The All-Star. Wow. Math is for blockers. You said it. You said it. Yes. Math is hard. Sometimes it's not. Well, I'm glad I took a pause there. You can see how casting Storm's Wrath wouldn't have been lethal. Just wouldn't have done it. Oh, 100% fried industry. You know, anybody that has questions, of course, I don't call myself a complete expert. Of course, I'm open to learn from any of you guys watching. Of course, you might have some ideas, a different way to look at things. Maybe not having played dinos so much, and you make one comment and it gets me down this train of thought that finds some nice new angle that I can use for certain decks. Oh, I love streaming. I love talking to you guys. Blue Bear. Velociraptor, if that is how you pronounce it. Oh, 100%. The more you play with it, you can get pretty good. Best of 3, of course, I recommend that. But yeah, any deck. Oh, Prophet 87. Thanks for joining. Oh, 100%. That was a beautiful... Oh, yeah. Even anybody lurking, of course, you know, it's fantastic to get the concurrent viewers up. Haven't quite beat my all-time record yet, but, you know, I'm going to get there. Yeah. I think that was pretty fantastic. It wouldn't have been lethal if I had chosen to go Storm's Wrath. Would have been nice taking everything out. So whatever's lethal, of course, it makes sense to take that option. Just kill them. Don't mess around. And it's good I saw that. Colossus again. My gosh. You guys, you got to try it, I think. Tarzan. Tarzan's just the name I use for my main account and for other various games I play. RFE Games just stands for the channel name. I am expanding into other games slowly. League of Legends should be the next one. But yeah, RFE Games stands for Always Room for Improvement. Whether it's games like this, out in real life. So chose that name just to kind of reflect a nice motto, that sort of thing. I can improve from anybody, whether you've played the game a lot or not. Might be a good idea that you have. And yeah, improve with this game, improve with any other game that I play in the future. But dinos aren't going anywhere, 100%. You'll always be able to get that here, and eventually other stuff. League of Legends, that's going to be fun. But my goodness, that was a fantastic, fantastic ending. Definitely. Nice seeing you there, Prophet 87, and pretty sweet. Fried Industry, you're able to join and see some pretty fantastic matches there. Definitely. I think we've learned, I've proven multiple times that Collision Colossus tonight, that's the thing. I'll answer to whatever. Arfie, Tarzan, that sort of thing. Fry. Yeah, I do figure most people have preferred short form names. It gets kind of wordy saying maybe people's full names, but yeah, definitely I'll call you by Fry going forward. Tamer Battle Rage, 100%. Oh, I would love if they added Tamer Battle Rage to this. I would be using Tamer Battle Rage 100%. I think that there's a pretty good chance that it comes to Historic at some point. It's just, oh, it's a fantastic card. Definitely. Yeah, no, it's nice. Nice seeing you guys. Chat go off. It's good stuff. Let's see, what time are we at here? No, 1:30. Okay. I think I'll end it there for tonight. I am glad that a bunch of you guys were able to catch me a little bit more. Definitely should be back tomorrow night. Might be a little bit later. I am playing Dungeons and Dragons with my brothers on webcam, that sort of thing. But yeah, it was good stuff. Fantastic ending on a positive note, and just seeing Collision Colossus 100% do the trick. A lot of great comments from you guys tonight, so definitely appreciate everybody that watches. Hopefully you have a good night, good morning, whenever it is you're watching. I know a lot of people around the world seem to watch, so yes, that was a good one. See you guys next time. And remember, there's always room for improvement and a good time.